What's up, guys? Alright, so it's been a while since I've made a video, but I figured that I would try to push a video out this week. I did a street video last week, or last weekend, I think, and I figured that I would try to show you guys how I edit my photos, or how to edit my street photos in Lightroom. So I'm going to show you guys the street video right now, and if you guys want to skip over to the editing part, you can. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, that's sick.
Welcome back. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm basically gonna go ahead and start from scratch here. Just kind of a fair warning, this is my first time ever doing a Lightroom tutorial, so just kind of bear with me on this. So I'm going to pull up Lightroom right here. And this photo right here, I'm gonna go ahead and start with. I was using the Sony a6400, which is what I'm using right now. and I was using a 85mm lens. My settings were, my ISO setting was 100 and my f-stop was at f2.8, and I was at 1 and 1/60 of a second. So let's go ahead and get this going. So basically what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and edit this photo real quick, and then I'll kind of explain it right after I'm done editing the photo. So here we go. Alright, so just finished editing this photo, and usually the first thing I do is I go to the lens correction, and I just click these two boxes here. It says remove chromatic aberration and enable profile corrections. So just press that first, press those two things first, and then I go straight to the basics. With this photo I didn't really mess with the temperature, tint, exposure, -15, contrast +17, highlights -55, shadows is +13. The whites, I didn't really mess with the whites that much, so I just kind of left it. The blacks in -15, texture +10, clarity +15, and dehaze at +10. And then at vibrance and saturation, +26 and -19. And then I went down to my tone curves, and normally with these tone curves I just kind of start out with like the 3 dots here, and then if I wanted it to fade, then I just kind of put a dot here and I put a dot here, and I just kind of raise it up just a little bit to kind of give it that little fade. And the other 3 colors, like the red, green, and blue, I don't really mess with those. I just mess with the white part right there. So colors, the red, I kind of wanted the bricks to kind of pop out a little bit, so I turn up the saturation on the red, so it's just +4. And then with the blue, or not the blue, sorry. And then with the orange, -10 on the hue, saturation +10, and then luminance 0. The yellow I didn't really mess with much. The green I didn't mess with much. The aqua is at +100 on the hue, but the saturation is at -100. And then the blue is at -100, and the purple and magenta is at -100. The reason why I had the blue all the way down to -100 is because a lot of my photos, I don't try to add blue into them. I kind of wanted to keep it like a, I don't know, kind of like a, I don't know how to explain this type of style, but this type of style right here is what I usually go for. So if I add in blue, it looks great. It looks good with blue. But without it, it looks really cool. I really like how it's like more gray up here on the, what do you call that? I like it how it's more like darker here and darker in some areas, and just kind of pops the subject out a little bit. So I like that. That's what I usually go for. And then split toning, I don't really mess with the split toning unless I absolutely have to. Transformation, don't really mess with that. The effects, so basically what the effects do, it just kind of gives you that vignette look, style, whatever. So it basically just darkens the corners here a little bit. So if I did it without the vignette, it'll be a lot lighter on the edges here. But if I turn on the effects and I just turn it down to make -11, then it just kind of darkens the edges here and just kind of makes the subject pop out more. I think the highest or the lowest I would go is -12, but I guess it just really depends on the photo. If you really like the vignette style, then I'd probably recommend going down to like -12, 15. It just really depends. It really depends on the photo. And then collaboration, I don't really mess with that much because I do a lot of the color editing in the color section here. So that's basically how I edit my street photos. And if I wanted to start from scratch, now what I'm gonna do is, I'll go ahead and copy the setting. This is a pretty good photo. But the preset that I'm gonna have in the link in the description would be this one right here. And this one looks really cool. I think I may have adjusted the blues a little bit higher on that one. But yeah. And then I should probably turn down exposure. But just so you guys know that the preset isn't gonna work on every single photo. You're gonna have to make adjustments at some point. So, like I said, you know, I put on this preset and the exposure seemed like really bright, so all I have to do is turn it down to like -50 right here, and now the photo looks really great. And obviously there might be other things that I need to look at. Well, that masking is at 70, so I should probably, yeah, there we go. Collaboration, nothing. Effects, same as last time. Colors are a little bit different. Different settings here. So yeah, the color section here is a little bit different setting from the last edit I did on this photo. Let's see. Yeah, so this whole basic setting is different. So yeah, that's just the preset on there. And like I said, you know, the preset isn't gonna work on every single photo. You're gonna have to make adjustments every now and then. So just kind of, you know, if you want to put the preset on, just, you know, go through all the settings and just kind of work your way up from the top to bottom and see what works for your photo. But yeah, that's pretty much how I edit my photos. I'm actually going to reset this photo. Here, reset. And paste. Put back the old one. Yeah, I like that better. But yeah, that's pretty much how I edit my street photos. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check out the preset. And again, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I know this isn't really a great editing tutorial video, but hopefully I'll get better over time. But thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want to keep up with the videos, just subscribe and hit the like button. That definitely helps out the videos. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.